What have you done? That's not how you run that plow.
Oh. What? Well, you gotta show me. They told me to put chains on the truck and pull the plow.
You're making headway.
Sand in the road, too.
Yeah, you are sanding the road. This hill. Oh. Yesterday, Chris came down early so that we could get in here with vehicles, and he plowed the hill. But then he couldn't get out with the one way on the front. And he was like, oh, it's no big deal. I'll just use the underbody. And then I'm like, well, what about the airstrip? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta plow the airstrip. So anyway, chain up the pickup, drag it up the hill. We should start a journal of all the things we've had to drag up this hill. Crazy. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought we would just do a little cabin tour because it's not something that we've ever done and people love cabin tours. So I thought I would take the opportunity and show you ours. Here we go. But first I thought I would take the opportunity to show you some pictures and footage of the cabin when we first found it. So it was infested with bats and mice. The walls were covered in feces. The windows were plexiglass and didn't open and were broken. You have to forgive my filming skills because I had none. So yeah, the place was pretty much disgusting. But we definitely saw the potential and took on this huge task. So this is the back room, one old mattress and the bunks that used to be in there. More bunks, lots of poop. Yeah, it was a labor of love. The old chimney and the old wood stove, everything in here has been replaced. I can't wait to show you what it looks like now. So this is our outdoor kitchen. I got a steal of a deal on this outdoor stove on buy and sell, and Chris found this cool old barbecue. It is the best barbecue that we own. It's fantastic. And we salvaged the door from the cabin. This was the original door that used to hang on the front of the cabin. We had to replace it because it doesn't keep the mice out. But it was so beautiful. We definitely wanted to use it in some way. So put some legs on it. It's our outdoor dining room table. The deck is the same size as the house, and it really offers us a lot of great outdoor living space. We got some wireless Bluetooth speakers, which are pretty fantastic. And the sauna is just a short walk off the deck. The front of the cabin is just gorgeous. Yeah, so there's our new oak door. Another buy and sell find. And touchpad unlock, which is super convenient. So inside, the skylights are probably one of my favorite features of this cabin. They add so much light and bright into the space, especially in the winter because it's dark for so many hours. The cabin one's 100% off of solar in the summer, and in the winter we also have a generator backup. It just doesn't provide enough power in the summer because it's so dark. But we can use it. Like this weekend is sunny, and so we were able to use just exclusively solar this weekend. The logs are beautiful. I sanded the entire place inside while the boys were doing the major renovations. We replaced all the windows, the skylights, sanded it, some ceiling boards or roof boards, new roof, a couple new logs in the walls, new shelving. The fridge is just a standard 110 fridge, runs off solar and generator. Serves a good purpose. It's a nice small size and it's super cute. The stove was kind of a splurge. It's one of the only things that we bought new. It's a 20-inch unique propane off-grid stove, so the igniters work off batteries, and it's all plumbed outside to a 100-pound propane pig, which also the outdoor kitchen runs off of as well. And the charge controller is right in here, so as you can see, she's happy today. Underneath the counter right here is the lithium batteries that power the house, the charge controller, and the inverter. The lithium batteries, I'm not sure if you know, but they don't gas off the way that traditional batteries do. So you can have them inside, which is nice because they don't charge or discharge at a certain temperature. This table is one of my favorite things my dad built for the cabin. It flips down and you pull it out and flip up the other side, and it's really handy storage underneath and kind of an extra countertop, which is cool. We don't have water in the winter. In the summer, we have hot water on demand, which is fantastic. It's a propane system that's plumbed in from the outdoor shower, and it is handy to have lots of good water. The kitchen is really roomy and big. Prior to us purchasing this cabin, it was a Bible camp. So there's actually two cabins. This one was the camp counselor cabin. The back room was it had walls and it had bunks back there. So I've got some old photos I'll throw in here for you to check out. We put the new used wood stove in here. The old one was massive. This is the living area and also Olive's bed. And it pulls out for a couch when we have company, which is pretty sweet. The entire cabin is Canadian themed. I tried to use lots of Hudson Bay decor. This was made by a local artist. My dad gifted it to me for Christmas. It's a cedar strip shelf, and it's beautiful in this space. There's chandeliers are battery and remote operated, which is pretty cool. They don't need any power. And over here is our little bed. It's nice we left the wall up, just kind of offers a little bit of privacy and a little more darkness when it's summer, because it never gets dark and you can't really close up the skylights. Buy and sell dresser. So yeah, that's the gist of the small cabin. It's not very big. But it's perfect for us and for what we need. A couple little chairs, nothing too fancy. We absolutely love it. So off the side steps is the little woodshed that Chris built, which is beautiful. Again, from all wood that we salvaged from the renovation. And some extra tin from the roof. The outhouse, a vital part of any cabin setup. It was already here, but we just kind of cleaned it up and made it better. It's very icy, Olive. So here it is on the outside. There's the driveway coming in. This is the trail up to the top cabin, so let's check that out. Along the way, the water tank for the summer just sits on that little trailer. The generator shack, which was a change room previously. And there it is, the big bunkhouse. So when it was a Bible camp, it was used to house all the kids. And it's a beauty. It's a 30 by 30 cabin. We're told it was built in the 60s. It's got a great view of the lake. This top cabin definitely needs a little bit of work. The logs are, some of them are needing to be replaced. But overall, it's a gorgeous structure. The roof is in excellent condition, which is key to any building, of course. Some new windows for some cabin builds that we're gonna do. Okay, so let's check it out. It's kind of a mess in here. Mostly we come in here and hang out and play some pool when it's really cold outside. But there's some resident squirrels that make a mess all the time, and it definitely needs to be cleaned up. Got this amazing church pew from the buy and sell also. Buy and sell hound. It used to be bunks. They were attached all the way around the outside to these 2x4s. We've taken most of them out now. The foundation or the floor is actually stepped down because of the hillside that it's built on, I assume, just to kind of make it work. But I definitely see the potential in this building, and we're planning to put a lot of effort in over the next couple summers just to really clean it up and make it kind of a nicer space to hang out. So, although, you know, just the way it is, we have a lot of fun in here. And the view, like I said, is pretty. I really just can't express the amount of gratitude that we have. It's actually kind of an honor to be the stewards of this property. It's been in the region for, well, the property's been here a long time, obviously, but the buildings have been here like over 60 years. The church volunteers built them back then, and they would host their events out here. And I'm not sure why they sold it, but when we saw it, I fell in love with it right away. It took us a while to find the properties. They weren't marked well on the real estate map, and we had to hike like 3 kilometers, I think, each way to get here every single time. There was no road access, and it was just this quiet, beautiful forest. And so, yeah, now here we are breathing some life back into it. We've got huge plans for the property. We want to build a whole bunch of guest cabins and put them up for rent. It's a really ambitious idea. We don't have endless bank accounts, so yeah, we're trying to sawmill as much as we can and use the wood, like the standing dead wood around. And hopefully within the next couple years, we'll bring our little dream to fruition. So if that's something that you're interested in tuning into, we're going to be doing some awesome cabin builds over the course of the next couple years, and hopefully a renovation on this beauty. Yeah, tune in and hit the subscribe button. Our channel's really been growing, and we're super grateful for everybody who has supported us so far. Thanks. So this is the sauna that we repurposed last summer. We don't have the wood stove in it yet, but let's get there. I got this door on so too. So, oh, it smells heavenly in here. It's like a cedar-lined building. Chris built a little tiny wood stove, but there's no chimney yet. But oh my gosh, I'm really looking forward to when we get this up and running. Come on, girl, out. Out you go. And the view from the sauna isn't so bad either. Knock, knock. What are you making?
Tea.
Chaga?
No.
Regular?
Tea.
How's your solar doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's it at?
It's bringing in 129 volts and 19.4 amps.
Holy cow. That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty early in the day too.
It is. So it'll be charged up shortly.